Hi, my name is Tyler Emmerich.
Emily Emmerich, and we're the owners of Voda Cleaning and Restoration of Martinsburg and Winchester.
Yeah, my background is in healthcare. I'm a mid-level, and I enjoy healthcare. I enjoy caring for people, and I know we wanted to create something, a legacy for our family, serve our community. So we started looking into home services, and that's when we came across the franchise. They already had processes in place. The culture, the team seemed great, so we decided to go with Voda.
Again, healthcare background. I am a nurse and love the home industry and franchising just because there's usually a guide and to help instead of starting something from the ground up, finding an organization that helps us and guides us through the process of owning our own business, starting our own business.
So we investigated different franchises. We worked with a consultant and they presented different offers, everything from a home health all the way to a home service. And after looking at the options and considering the different industries, we decided on home service. It's recession proof. Everybody needs home services. So with our healthcare background, we wanted to kind of dive into something completely different.
Help people use our skills, use our mindset of taking care of people. And we love our community and trying to find a different industry to help. And the home industry, I think, fits that idea.
Yeah, we looked at different home services. We looked at a group as far as drywall, construction, and we did an interview with Voda, talked to Steve here at Voda. And just from that initial conversation, the culture that you could just tell and talking with him. And then, when we drove down, we met with Dragon and the whole leadership team and Dan. They care about people, the culture, the way the procedures, the way they do things, and I just felt like it was the right fit for us.
Yeah, I have not met one person within Voda that I've not felt like I could ask anything or talk to about anything. The first calls with some people in the leadership team, it's just been truly remarkable how much of a team aspect they are and how they want us to succeed. And I want to help them succeed, and I think that speaks volumes about this franchise.
Yeah, the training, the support's been great since we signed on with Jesselyn and them, and just walking through the process, making sure we have our vendors, our weekly meetings, checking up on us, making sure we have everything lined up, and now coming out here to Madison and seeing the experience, meeting everybody, Voda University, just, it's a great builder, attitude. This is the culture, this is how we do things, this is the standard, this is the Voda way. And then just seeing it, the leadership team living that out, living that culture has been really great. So
where we started in healthcare, we had very little knowledge of this space. And I've gotten certifications in different areas, and it's been amazing to have someone come in and check in with me every single week along the way. Really easy to schedule calls with anyone on the team. I've sent multiple emails, and it's been a quick response every time, and I've never felt like I was left alone to figure something out. And whether the question was simple or small, it was answered, and I never felt like it was a burden on anybody.
Yeah, I think Voda, from our experience and being here in the culture, culture is one thing, is the way that they want us to, that next level of clean, that's the real deal. That's the motto. That's what we're coming into this with. And not only that, but across all franchises. So we had a good conversation today, and it was like, this is the standard, this is what we expect. And I think that's great, because if someone is in Florida doing Voda work and we're in Virginia, West Virginia, it should be a standard across the whole system. So I think that cuts us apart. And then the investment in people, from the beginning, Dan, they talk across the system that you hire good people, you empower your people to do good work. So I think that's a great aspect that I truly love about Voda.
Yeah, along with what he said, the professionalism of Voda is it's amazing. Again, it's, I think, expecting higher standards of people maybe in this area, in this realm, and not that they're difficult or hard, but a lot of times it's things that people maybe don't do or miss. And I know as a homeowner, as a woman, it's amazing to see the standard of people in this space and in this franchise, and their goal and how they want that to be across the entire country, across every franchise, to be the same. That is the standard, and we are above it and exceed, I think, a lot of places in this industry across the board.
The marketing team's been great, from the top down. And the big thing they talk about is being mayor of the town. So networking, getting out there, talking to your local community, being active in your community. So whether that's sponsoring Little League, baseball teams, to, doing events, to just being that resource in the community for cleaning and restoration, and educating, letting them know, hey, because there's other competitors and things like that out there, but just letting them know we're new, but we're different, something you've never seen before. And we're gonna bring that new next level, not only on our professionalism, but the way we do our cleaning, from our techs, ops managers, owners, all of that, so.
Yeah, I love my community I live in. I love it. And I think it's amazing that Voda has that mindset. It's all about the client. It's about people in my community. I love it. And they use so many different marketing tools so we can reach a wide variety of people in our area, in our zip codes, in our surrounding towns, in our own hometown. And I think that is amazing. I'm not a savvy person with online marketing tools, but it is so easy, and hopefully it will be easy for everybody on a local level, as well as just a simple search for us. I want to come up because I know what we bring to the table. And I know that we are good, and we're meant to be in this area for a reason. And I love that community aspect of it, and that they have offered such a variety of tools to help us reach as many people in our area that we can.
I think advice is just looking at leadership. When looking at a business franchise, it starts from the top down. So does your leadership walk the walk, talk the talk? And I think, you have to come here, see it for yourself, and then kind of make that decision. So I would recommend anybody that's looking at a home service business, especially in this cleaning and restoration space, definitely come check out Voda. Don't take our word for it. Get in here, talk to Dan, talk to Zach, Steve, Dragon, the whole team. And I think, it'd be an easy decision for most people to see the culture.
Definitely, I would say, yeah, get some options and compare them. I think if you meet with a few people from Voda and then maybe another franchise or someone else, I think I can't say that it will be a wrong decision if you choose it, but I think that's something that everyone should do. And I think I think that they'll stand out above the rest.
Yeah, like Emily said, we love our community where we live. Our territory includes where we currently live, where we used to live, and then also our hometown. Our parents still live there. Her grandmother still lives there. So, with our healthcare background, we care about people, and we can still have that incredible empathy and care about people, and restore their most precious asset, their home. When you come into these homes, and what we've learned with these, water mitigation, things like that, you're coming in, people are scared, they don't know what's going on, and you can be that first kind of line of defense to be like, look, we can take care of this for you, and we can make this right. So that really excites me, that we can provide that to not only our family members, but then, people we went to school with and we work with, to the community, so.
Yeah, again, community is number one, and how exciting is it to bring something as awesome as Voda into our area? Just makes me excited, and I can't wait for people that, again, we grew up with, the area I live in, the town that I love, to bring Voda to people, my friends, my family, and to show them what a truly professional company that truly cares about that, individual person can make such a huge impact. And that's what we want to do in our community, is raise the standards for other businesses and other areas, and live true to who we are as a couple, and what our foundation, our core beliefs are, and help carry that and take that to those that live all around us.